Now, recent headlines, I think, kind of say it all. AI is leading to thousands of job losses. Pace of AI overwhelms workers. Most tech workers exaggerate their AI-related knowledge. See, when it comes to the future, I think your employees are really having two different conversations. The official one is about AI efficiency. The real one is about their job security. And the second one is quietly shaping the future of your organization. AI isn't just another tool. It's learning our behaviors, it's influencing our decisions, and it's sharing our cognitive load. And it's forcing us to redefine our own value and expertise in the workplace. And that's understandably creating some fear in the process. But left unchecked, fear is going to erode the psychological safety innovation depends on for your business's long-term success. The framework I'm sharing today is adapted from Amy Edmondson's leadership work, and it shows how leadership response can maximize psychological safety. This isn't a vibe check, and I mean that. This is people feeling safe to actually question, disagree, and stay in command of a non-human intelligence without negative consequences. We've all heard the AI talk from leadership that basically sounds like a robot overlord wrote it, and I think we all know there's a better way. But where do you start? First, we need to frame AI transformation as a co-led learning journey connected to our purpose. Make exploration and questioning safe. Say out loud, we're figuring this out together, and then take concrete actions. Form cross-functional steering committees or whatever you want to call it. You need leaders, diverse voices from across the business contributing to AI's impact. And you need to establish governance. This is a non-negotiable, clear rules for privacy, security, fairness, oversight, especially in those decisions that impact employees directly. So especially those HR tech tools. Assess readiness across your people, processes, tech, infrastructure, and train your leaders to have a shared understanding of AI's scope, role, and purpose. Finally, we need to measure. Employee AI sentiment score will capture a baseline feeling and any concerns that employees have around AI adoption. And so that gives you an opportunity to know where you have friction before you even start. Your AI readiness score will give you an assessment across governance, people, processes, and this will also focus your efforts for where you may have friction. When leaders frame AI as a learning journey and back it with structural readiness, they create a psychologically safe foundation that enables transformation. Now, most employees still see AI as something happening to them, not with them. And to flip that, phase two expands framing by encouraging diverse voices from all levels, asking specific AI questions like, what risks are we missing? Modeling humility, saying, I don't have all the answers, what do you suggest? And treating AI outputs as assumptions to test, not truths for their teams to blindly accept. Participation has to be routine. So launch feedback channels, AI First Mondays or Fridays, some way to experiment in a low stakes way. Sandbox stress tests that actually reward your employees for surfacing flaws and adding AI competency to your matrices so that participation is formally expected. And measure not just comments in number, but breadth and quality. Are frontline employees contributing alongside leaders? Are we getting critical feedback, not just surface bugs? When employees see their input shaping how AI is used, participation becomes a catalyst. Now, lastly, we need to respond productively. We don't stumble into psychological safety. Every reaction needs to be designed. What happens when someone pulls the alarm, right? So maybe AI ranks a candidate lower. Do employees feel safe asking how the model worked or pointing out bias? That's the moment. And our response decides whether they and anyone watching speaks up again. The framing is simple here. Thank people for candor, celebrate experimentation, respond without blame, and treat your feedback givers as partners. Systems must back this up. An AI incident playbook will help you triage and deal with escalation in communications, clear guardrails for safe experiments versus compliance violations, a process to share outcomes, and a monthly pulse to assess your employees' reality. And again, measure. AI Safety Index will show how employees actually experience leadership behavior over time, while your time to acknowledgement and feedback action rate track how reliably your system responds. When leaders shift and use every response as an opportunity to reinforce what's safe, psychological safety will also shift from aspirational to a measurable practice. Now, I challenge you to start or continue the conversation of psychological safety in your leadership meetings. Ask the questions. Are we being transparent about AI? Are we training people? Are we inviting feedback? Build your foundations of trust. AI alone is not going to determine your success. Retaining engaged, psychologically safe teams will. So get out there and show your employees they're integral to your AI-powered future. Thanks so much, and I'll turn it back to Pilar.